Let's get back into it. October 31st, death, initial celebration, the season and lifting of the crossover veil. The veils are lifted, where say the land of the dead now crosses over to the land of the living, right? Okay, remember, that which is of divine source never dies. It only transfigures into something greater. This happens naturally. Okay, next, I said October 31st, D. This is a season of death. I'm just showing you a whole full season. October 31st, death, initial celebration, the season and lifting of the crossover, the veil. D. E. November 1/26, land massacre, everything subdued, the colonizers. However the story panned out, or whatever's been shared, or whatever program has been implemented, those entities of death had a thing going on the 26th of November. A. December 25th, the death of your inheritance, your genuine soul ascension, your belief. Your belief is a sense of power. You got to be careful what you believe in. That is a sense of divine power. This is why they try to tell you what to believe and give you so many things to place it into. They're cashing it in for you by giving you a fixated perception of things, while cunningly, evilly, deceptively have you misrepresenting something actually divine. The H is January 16th, Martin Luther King, death of restructure as a people in unity of independence, power for the chosen originals. This was an agent of deception. Literally was an agent of deception. Those souls in that time of Martin Luther King had come to grasp with what was and what actually was taking place, and they moved on. They actually took those sorrows and used it as an alchemical process of transfiguring that poverty into something strong. They became stronger, building their own schools, their own libraries, building their own sports arena, building their own hospitals. They had started to become strong, unifying. Now, no longer wanting to fit in, no longer caring about, hey, drinking out of this water fountain, because none of that, they had them elevated past that. Martin Luther King ushered them back into that. You got a street on every corner. Every state got a street. Again, whose savior was he? He keeps saying his statement of he had a dream. But what about the statement that he made when he say, I feel I have walked my people into a burning house? Either way, I could be wrong. I don't know. Martin Luther King, death that month. H, February 14th, the death of love. Death of the original heart chakra. The original heart chakra color is green. Now it's red. And a symbol of blood. The Valentine massacres of Saint Valentine. The emperor's name was Claudius III. He executed two men, both named Valentine, on February 14th. Different years in the 3rd century, AD 270. This day also has many repeats in history of a Sikh tribute. You can go check it. It's a lot. This February 14th thing, you're thinking it's about going to buy roses and give your love this, and that's not what that's not where that derived from. That actually derived from murder, death. I'm showing you a system that was cunningly put into play and got you running around buying things as if you're celebrating something. It's become a fashion, a way of life. Promoting death. What's of divine source doesn't die. Back to this word.
Samhain.
Samhain. Samhain. This is the day. Represents, naturally pointed to the fact that the powers of blight, typified by winter, were beginning to reign. To reign means to all powerful. Okay? The fact that the powers of blight, you hear blight typified by winter, blight, a plant. Definition of blight, a plant, earth, a plant disease causing rapid and severe damage, often characterized by yellowing or browning, spotting of the leaves and roots withering, or the dying of flowers, fruit, or the entire plant, usually caused by a fungal or bacterial infection. Samhain represents, naturally pointing to the fact that the powers of blight typified by winter were beginning to reign. Figuratively speaking, that's a funny little word right there, but figuratively speaking means anything that significantly damages or ruins something, like a community or neighborhood experiencing urban blight. Let's fall back. All this, I'm not shooting nobody up. I'm simply sharing and enlightening. This is called edifying. I just showed you how blight is connected to Samhain, this Halloween evening that celebrated the death of summer, the death of the sun. I'm giving you this. This ain't for no views. This ain't for no followers. I would never ask you to cash out me nothing for what was given to me freely. Ever. You can't pay me like the universe can. This is not even an obligation. This is from operating on the frequency of love, unity, one source, divine source, soul code. That is all this is about. I am giving you this. If you're seeing this on your timeline, I don't know nobody. I don't have that going on. I am simply sharing the shift, putting my tiny piece to a huge, massive, enormous puzzle. That's it. What fallen entity has defined this as celebrative, cunningly disguised as a holiday of cheer and praise, a full season of death, energy harvesting? The world has been indulging in a sacrifice ritual of death and praise to all which support anti-life, even involving your seeds, the pureness of innocence. Loosh, remember the video of Loosh, Loosh, kind of sounds like school. Loosh equals energy that fallen entities can feed off. Do you not know that fear-mongering is the lowest frequency? Indulging in fear things lowers your frequency. It literally disarms your divine source of protective guard of your soul that they've now made a thing for you to do, to usher in those low spirits, those low vibrational entities. You literally are giving consent to turn off your barrier, your guard, your divine protective source that's around you. You have literally decided on this day to turn it off and welcome all these demonic low entity spirits. Because fear is of the lowest frequency, contrary to the frequency of love. It's nothing to make up. I'm so serious right now. Telling you this. This is what's going on. You got to pay attention. I know all of you are seeing signs. The Most High, the Great Mother, the Great Divine Source is revealing all. Everybody has some type of unique signature type of vision going on. You got to chase it. Hold on to it like you hold on to them losers and them liars. I'll be back.